Welcome to another episode of the Oxygen Not Included series, and today I am going to be going over the June quality of life update. I think there's some interesting stuff in here, but the kind of TLDR is there's been some changes to the space scanner and telescopes. They've added a new category of cosmetic skins, new move to tool for transporting objects, which I think is incredible. We'll have to look at it, but I think that's gonna be really, really nice. A strange new asteroid and a puffed Atmos suit skin for Klei Fest, and then obviously they always have bug fixes and quality of life improvements. So the first major thing has to do with the space scanner, telescope, and enclosed telescope, which isn't something we've seen in the beginner's guide series that I've been doing. But it includes simplifying the mechanics on the scanner to focus on network quality, so it's calculated off of the total percentage of the sky that's covered, and synchronizing automation among all scanners that target the same object. And plus, they have improved the range visualization, making obstacles super easy to spot. I like that because this has quite a change. They're pausing the meteors for 20 cycles after you start, so you have time to adjust for how things have changed here. The new version of Move to Tool, which allows you to tell duplicants to move stuff to a specific spot. Sinks also now produce the same amount of water that they consume. Robo miners can now mine through open doors. They've added about 50 new blueprints. I believe this is probably the skin kind of blueprint, including your first ammo suit skin, which is this guy. Oh, and another thing that I think is pretty big is when you're digging something, sometimes they would pop out of a reachable spot on the other side of the wall. They've fixed that, which I think is going to be very nice. They've also added, it's like a map for everyone to be playing on. It's the same map for everyone, so it's like a bit of a challenge, I think. So I'll be showing you that, which I think is very interesting. So here you can see all of the stuff they did to each of those scanners. So they've added the range visual for the auto sweeper, robo miner, duplicate motion sensor, and they've added for telescope, mission control, and space scanner. And the steam turbine also shows obstructed tiles for steam intake. They've added new plant harvest ready animations. That'll be interesting. Dupes won't be able to use suits from disabled lockers or return suits to empty disabled lockers. It's kind of interesting. You'd think that had already been the case. Here. Resources produced by completing errands will now drop towards the duplicant completing the errand. So if there's like a wall, it's not going to pop out. It always would go to the right, I think. Now it'll just go towards whoever's digging, which I think is a good thing, because there's a lot of times where you try to close off a system and then you change something and it pops into the room and you don't want to have to break it open to get it, so you just have one little chunk of sandstone you can't get to. Jukebox under construction artwork changed to better represent its size. Changed the opacity of drywall under construction artwork. Revised an animation for liquid geysers. Oh, the pitcher pump's straw visuals update when the tiles change, when sand falls from above. I think that probably means, I wasn't entirely sure what the straw is, but when you put in a pitcher pump, there's like a visual of where it can reach into the water. So that must be what changes. Plants wilting in a hydroponic farm tile show a unique status icon when their storage is saturated with the wrong irrigation liquid. So there would be a way that your plant's tile could get filled with the wrong liquid, but you couldn't tell, but it would affect your plant and you just had no way of knowing what was wrong with it. For performance, one of the things they've changed is the load gain screen only shows the 20 most recent saves, and then you can load more, so it's not trying to load every single one. It kind of condenses it a little bit. Added standard asteroid category button to new game flow for base game only. New features. Oh yeah, the skewed asteroid is that fixed seed I was talking about earlier. And then a bunch of fixes. And yeah. Alright, let's see if we can see some of this stuff in action. Here is the little notification. So it says there have been significant changes to the scanner and telescope since this save was created. Meteor showers have been disabled for 20 cycles to provide time to adapt. Please note these changes may affect your existing colony. So I think this must be our new visual for these guys. Drywall. Let's see what it would look like. It's still pretty vibrant. I thought that this was going to be less bold. I guess you can still see stuff a bit better than you could before. Is there a new tool down here? Wrangle, no. Okay, so the move to is not down here. So let's see. There's move to. That's for our dupe. Now let's try to get this. Ah, so the object has a move to. Let's say like move it to the kitchen. We'll see who grabs that. Ah, so that little icon means that someone's coming to pick it up. Very nice, very nice. Yep, there it is. There's our mill ice. Cool. Oh. What do we got here? Ah! The Puff Atmo suit. So you just get it for the Clayfest. Nice. I don't have... Oh, I do. So, I wonder how we change. Is it under the dupe? Aha, I found it. Okay, so when you select a dupe, you go into this right here to change our outfits. And then you can go to these arrows up here and you can choose their overjoyed response if someone has it. For example, this one has the balloons, so you can restyle to choose which balloons. And then obviously here's where you change the clothes, but if we go over, this is where we can change the Atmo suit. Oh, and it's individual? Restyle. So we could just have a different head. Like, I thought it was going to be like the whole suit, but it isn't. Wow, this is actually surprisingly customizable. You've got the belt, the boots, gloves, and the actual body of the suit. And then the head. Very cool. I do not want to assign that discard changes. Alright, and then for the lab, this is where you're going to find the skewed asteroid. Alternate gameplay experiences, including experimental scenarios designed for special events. So if we click this, currently we have the skewed asteroid. I don't think you can change it. It's so that everyone has the same coordinates. All of these can be, I think these can be turned on and off. And it does look like you can adjust this kind of stuff as well. But the actual coordinates are the same. So let's have a quick look at this. Oh. Haha. This asteroid is oddly tilted as though a powerful external force once knocked it off its axis. I needed to recalibrate my approach to colony building in order to make the most of this unusual distribution of resources. Wow. That's so crazy. Like, you could tell this is like a normal seat just turned on its side. Oh, that's super cool. So yeah, if you decide to do this challenge map, your map will look exactly the same. Except for if you choose story elements and that kind of stuff or not. The other thing that'll be a lot of fun with this is I bet there's a lot of YouTubers all also playing on this map, and to see what they're all going to do with it and how different that's going to be, I think that'll be really cool to see. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video looking over the new update for June. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.